Hello! Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. How are we all doing? Glad to be back with you all. Happy Thursday. We have made it past the halfway point of the week. For those of you for whom weeks are still a relevant measure of time. Happy to be back with you all. Hi. If you don't know me, if you just popped in for funsies. Whoopsie. Nope. Oh, you saw my secret. I'm Okenyo, DM Jazzy Hands. Welcome in. Hi. I'm the Dungeon Master and producer of an actual play D&D podcast called The Last Refuge that you should check out. But that's not why you're here today. Today we're here to play some Dragon Age with Goodest and have some funsies. I don't actually remember what we did last week. We stole a bunch of stuff and we broke into some places, and that was all super fun. And now we are back and ready to continue on with our little story. Great. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We have like some stuff to do. Some like side quest stuff. Oh, I should really take care of that eventually. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. So we're gonna do a few things here in Denerim, and then I think we just sort of need to press on with the main quest, which is a weird thing. But you know, that's a thing that's coming up, so yeah. All right, right now we should do this unrest in the alienage thing. We talked to that blind Templar, and it was all very confusing, but I think we're meant to... Oh, it isn't that one. It's something wicked is the one. I think we're meant to go into the alienage, and now that we've started this quest for the blind Templar, I think we'll actually be able to... alienage is down here, right? Yeah. I think we'll actually be able to interact with some of the the weird smelling. All right. Oh God, it's good to see you too, but shut up. We can actually interact with some of the weird stuff, like the smelly blood that we discovered over here. So crap! I didn't mean to click on that. Shit.
Yes.
Yes, I want my peeps with me. I hit the wrong button, y'all. I'm sorry. Now we get to do all this again. Sorry. Hello, is Denerim functioning today? So far it is, although the fact that we have addressed it probably has reminded Denerim that it's not meant to follow properly anymore.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
This is not... Oh my god, guess what? I'm lost in Denerim again. Nope, here we go. Crap. Well, at any rate, I'm glad you're here, Dad, because if it's gonna misbehave, it can misbehave together. I have no idea. I have no idea. How are we all doing today? How is everyone? You folks who are here with me so far. How's your week been? I know it's been fine dwarven crap. I know it's been a weird week for all kinds of people for all kinds of reasons. I know. We can certainly talk about some of that if anyone wants to, or if we want to make this a little fun escapist few hours, that is also super fine with me. Okay, so we need to go find that smelly blood again, I think. And then some other things as well. But here's the smelly blood. So can we do something with it now? This pool of blood is still damp. Beside the coppery smell of blood, you also pick up the faint scent of bad eggs. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I thought. So now, this is... You found more clues. Sir Otto would be interested in your findings, right? I think, though, perhaps there's more that we are meant to find? Okay, well... That dog. Deranged beggar. What is that?
You're not one of the bad men, are you?
I'm not.
I just want to make Grandma happy.
You should do that. Who's your grandma?
Never met her.
Oh.
But she protected me.
Well, that's a...
But I lost her amulet.
That's a sentence.
Grandma! Make the voices go away.
Oh, hun. What do the voices say?
Everything.
Okay.
And nothing.
Well, that's...
They thirst for blood.
Ah.
More blood.
You have
the
very
bad men in the house.
Visible eyes. Who are the bad men?
The housemen.
The housemen.
They came the night of shouting.
Okay.
All of us orphans were in there. Then the blood.
I'm assuming that she's talking about the
Still
Maleficar, the blood
bleeding.
mages that
Poor animals.
came to round them up as
For us.
enslaved people. You're talking about the riots, I think.
So many died.
Uh-huh.
So many.
I know.
The orphanage is all dead now.
Okay. What about the animals? Why am I asking about animals? Doesn't matter.
Dogs hear the bad men too.
Ah.
They
Oh.
make the dogs so confused, so angry.
Okay.
Poor little pups barking at the noise.
I think there is a
Make them
dog
stop.
that we need to go talk to, too. You know what I mean. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir, indeed.
Okay.
Don't go into the orphanage.
I have bad news for you.
Batman will take you too.
I think I've already been in there, and I think I took care of the bad men. So I guess that's good news, not bad news. Sick elf. Nah, there's sick elves all over the place. I'm fairly certain I remember seeing a dog somewhere. That was kind of a mess. Also, I do feel like you're named in yellow. You must be more important than
Mama
you're letting
never
on.
came back from I ever.
Nope.
What's
Okay.
taking her so long?
I don't know, my dear girl. I don't know where your mummy is. Yeah, I know he says, but if I'm gonna have to find the dog anyway, let's just see if the doggo is around. No. Okay. Alright, then we'll talk to Sir Otto. Hi.
What have you found?
Well, there are pools of blood that smell like rotten eggs, for one.
There's been no
Seems
fighting
relevant.
in the alienage recently, which means the blood is not congealing. I
Gross.
suppose there could be some explanation for it. That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place. Did you find anything else?
Yes. A beggar said there were bad men in the orphanage. Have I not done the
riot
orphanage?
took
Did I
its
not do
toll
this
not
already?
only on the body, but on the
guess
mind
maybe
as
not.
well. I know of whom you speak, although she opened up more to you than me.
Well,
One odd thing I am willing to believe, but two is no coincidence.
that's right.
Let's head to the orphanage.
All right.
Both of your clues were near there.
Sure, let's go. Oh, man, you are running. How's that working? I'm just curious. Man, you are swift, sir. Swift indeed. Oh, there was that dog there. I bet that could...
Feeling
Uh-oh.
is intense.
Ah, hell.
This is the right place.
Oh, no.
I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum.
This mysterious
Definitely.
door sitting in an empty
You go first.
void of
I will
darkness. That feels evil and bad. New save, Goodest, part 23. Can you believe it?
And I'm off.
Here we go. Ah! Oh, that is a ghost child, which is even creepier in this black void. This looks like it does not have an outlet. This is so upsetting. So upsetting. Hello! Oh, hi, Alex. Goodness, hello. What a nice surprise. Yeah, what happened to all the walls and the floors? Yeah, this game hates me and doesn't like to render things properly at the slightest provocation. So this is one of the many things that it does to indicate that it's upset with me about who knows what, for who knows what reasons. Door. Oh, hi, Fluffy. Also, hello. Door to the Void of Darkness. That's a way to start stream. Yes, welcome in. I'm so glad that you're here to join us for this. I don't want your... Oh, I have so many open inventory slots, though, so I'll take it. At least this blood, which I know is not like normal blood, but at least it's not blood carpeting yet. I feel like I'm not supposed to be able to see through that. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's really hard to tell what's happening. That's not normal blood. Well, no, that's smelly blood, in fact. But it's not blood what the hell? It's not blood carpet. Okay, why are the toys exploding? I feel like there's a very clear answer to that question, and I just can't tell what it is because I can't see the building.
Hear me, Sir Willem.
No, it's not the Fade. That would kind of make sense.
Sir Willem, today.
What constitutes...
Sir Willem. Sir Willem.
So creepy. Yes, Sir Willem.
Thanks.
Oh, this is so creepy. Smelly blood is blood that smells of sulfur, and is presumably demonic. We were told that blood was quite smelly on the outside, and I assume that applies also. There are bad guys in this room.
Yes.
Oh, but it's locked. All right. That is too.
Might be a nice pellet.
Whoa! They ambushed me. Mean. Very mean. We should get the spider in. Hello, spider. Wait, it's the thing in Denerim. We are in Denerim. I'm not sure what the thing is, but yes, we are in Denerim. Sorry, I'm yelling because it's really loud in my ears. Oh, Goodest. Surely you're joking. I don't joke. I have no sense of humor. Also, I say humor like I'm... The Thing was a horror movie that took place in the Antarctic. Good movie. Apparently was, at least to some extent, an inspiration for Rime of the Frost Maiden. Oh, true, though. Yeah, apparently was at least partially inspiration for Rime of the Frost Maiden, which makes me Tormented Woman, which makes me very excited. I do like that this person's title is Tormented Woman, and we are just not commenting on the fact that she also appears to be a ghost, and now I want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. Oh, God.
I can't die. I will never die.
Oh, goodness. Now I'm webbed? This is all just not going great. Oh, God, I'm webbed again. Oh, could you not? Don't. Oh, I saw that one coming. I like the movie, even though I have to cover my eyes for the first bit of it. I haven't seen that movie in so long, but I think I remember why one...
1, 2, Merrick's went through.
Oh, did you all...
All the kingdoms I won't.
Can you hear that?
8, 9, and now you die.
Oh! Oh, I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. Yeah, right. Like, I feel bad for her emotional state, but I feel like there are more immediately significant adjectives aside from tormented. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, dead, incorporeal,
Come out quickly.
spirit, spiritual, spirited away. What? Also, I think their clothes are not rendering properly, which is super fun. Could you not? Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it if you wouldn't. Get him. Get him, creepy spider. I'm not allowed to call you gross spider anymore because you did me a real solid last session. Oh. Now, I have questions about why this charred corpse has an unharmed minor health poultice on it.
And I'm off.
But I guess don't look a gift horse in the mouth or whatever. We should save. Oh, if you're new here, I am much better now at remembering to save, but if I forget and we've been through some battle things, or if we're starting to get nervous about the game's stability, you can always put that command in chat, and it will tag me and yell at me and remind me to, whoa, save. Okay, here we go. Man, I wish the walls and the floor would render.
This is the center of it.
Holy hell. It sounds like an ogre, but I don't think
Blessed
it
be
is.
the Maker and his prophet Andraste.
Your pathetic maker is nothing compared to my glory.
I command you, show yourself, demon. Hide in the shadows no more.
Thank you, Fluffy. Oh no, this is so much creepier without a floor. Thank you, Fluffy. If I could put those... Oh, stop yelling. If I could put those bits towards, rebuilding this house, I would. Probably not. But thank you, I appreciate it. Those textures. Yeah, see, this blood, it's so strange. So much of this doesn't look... Oh, there are so many shades. Oh, so many shades. Could you not? Oh, that didn't work at all. Okay. Alrighty. Who's still alive? Yeah, all of the prop textures are great. What is that? Oh, that's the spider who appears to have gotten stuck outside the door. Oh, sorry, Spidey.
We won.
Yes, we did. Uh-oh.
It was good to fight one last time.
I have so
We
many
make our own
questions.
path in life. Make yours matter, much.
Oh. That death was sudden. Easily sidetracked. I assume that is a comment on how many side quests I have done. Haha, it's funny that this game thinks it can beat a gay man involved with theater at tossing shade. Yes, that is funny. It just didn't know what it had coming up against it. It had no idea. I don't want your battle axe. God, if I had a nickel. Alright, let's get out of here. We should save, because that's what we do here. That's what we do. It's like a haunted house that I worked in when I was in high school, that my, church sponsored. I know everyone has a lot of questions about that sentence that I just spake into the world. But whew, good lord, rampaging spirit. Again, at least we've got spirit in the name this time. Yeah, it reminds me of a haunted house that I worked in when I was in high school. We had several rooms that were painted like matte black like this, and had just very dim black lights in them, and we had like painted UV paint or whatever in like the shape of blood spatters all over the floors and walls. So I'm gonna decide that that's actually what they were going for in this. Oh, I didn't mean close the door. What they're going for in this orphanage is just to keep it creepy for the kids. That doesn't make any sense. Oh God, no, there's more. Gotcha. Wait, what did you name the dog? Oh, the dog's name is for sure Baby Yoda. Which probably gives a pretty decent indication of when I started this now 23 episode playthrough. So, yes. There were a number of really good suggestions for what to name the pupper, the very good boy. But we ended up going with Baby Yoda. Now, what is attacking me? Because it's very hard to see in here. Just that rampaging spirit sure was polite when he slowly opened up that door. How is everyone doing? Good question, Fluffy. How we all hanging in? It's been a weird week. But I feel like I say that every time I go live. So how we all doing? What fun, new, and exciting things, positive things do you all have to report? So that's what I want to know. I can start. What positive new things? I love how that one shade just slid right the fuck past your character to get into melee. Goodest refuses to sully his hands with melee combat. Except for sometimes when something about his tactics make him pull out his other weapons, even though I have repeatedly told him not to do that. It's fine.
And I'm off.
Hey, I unlocked a door. What's in here? Oh, good, a chest that I also get to unlock. Ooh, fire. I almost never care about what's in them, and I more care about the XP I get for unlocking them. I would like to open this door. Oh! I thought it was empty. It startled me. Good news for this week. Things we are happy about. Things we are excited about. I am happy and excited that... Also, I went on vacation last week, so that was fun. I love that, Alex. Where did you go? What did you do? With whom did you go? All of those questions. I'm okay. Work has been stressful because I'm the only one not on vacation for your job role. So you have to do the work of 4 people. Now, look. I have never really been like a manager who deals with schedules, but it seems to me that scheduling multiple people with the same job description to have vacations at the same time is perhaps not the best idea for those left behind. But like I said, I've never... What do I know? I've never scheduled things. So. Goodest is for sure not participating in this fight. Hey, y'all. I adore you and all of the help that you provide me. Could you move the fuck out my way? Thanks. Ah, crap. Did I close? Oh, I did turn my caption on. Okay, good. If that was the case, we would never be able to take time off. Oh, that's, I guess, a fair point. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how any of it works. Mostly, I'm trying to say it feels crappy that you have to do the work of 4 people because other people are all scheduled for vacation at the same time. We went to the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, to stay in a cabin and hike and look at mountains and stuff. Okay, I'm going to control my excitement and just very neutrally ask, oh, that sounds lovely. Where in Tennessee did you go?
Yes.
Oh, here's this creepy kid again. You gonna run away from me? Mm-hmm.
Just go.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, abominations. Abominations. Could you not? No, what are you doing? Shoot the abomination, you goober. Ugh. Dumb. Alright. Great. Does this rubble also have an abomination in it? No, this is inexplicably a treasure rubble that has nothing in it. Am I supposed to store things there? An hour southeast of Knoxville. I grew up in Knoxville. That's not true. I grew up 20 minutes west of Knoxville in Oak Ridge. But that is for sure where I grew up, which means that you probably went to like Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, I suppose, if you were hiking and mountaineering, which is a very lovely part of the country that I hold close to my heart. Really, though, the question, which I assume the answer is no, because I feel like you would have led with this, but did you go to... Oh, no, of course you didn't go to Dollywood. Why the fuck would Dollywood be open? It's a pandemic out. Never mind. Oh, look, the amulet, which probably belongs to that woman that we talked to. Also, I don't want that shield, but I'll offer it to Alistair later and see if it's better. Yes, you did. Is that yes, you did for Dollywood or for Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg? I hope it's for the latter, because theme parks really shouldn't be open. Looking at you, Disney. Yes, let's return this amulet to this lady and maybe Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg. Okay, good.
The bad men.
Yes.
They are quiet.
They are.
They call for blood no more.
They don't. I took care of them. Is this yours, by the way?
It's my grandmother's.
It is.
You found it, sir.
I did.
May I have it?
You may.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh,
okay.
Thank you, sir. I have to live my life.
I mean, that's what we all have to do, truly, is just live our lives. Pretty sure Dollywood was at least a little open. We could see their fireworks from our cabin. I love Dollywood. Not right now, but I love Dollywood. It is a delightful place. And I'm very glad that you got to experience it at least from afar. But also the mountains in that area are delightful and lovely. My parents are finally moving back to that area. Well, eventually sometime this year, I guess. And I'm excited for getting to go back and visit them and visit my old home. Also, there's some exciting things happening in the next couple days. Tomorrow's a big charity scream. Oh, yes, thank you. I knew about that, and I wanted to get that information, so thank you for linking that tweet, Fluffy. I appreciate you, because that is good. So, yes, they're uh-oh. There it went! Number one. Guess who forgot to save recently? It's fine. Yes, thank you for linking that. You all should check that out for sure. Speaking of charity stuff, we are doing... Oh, I need to find the name of the charity because I don't remember what it is. But tonight is our first session of Burn Bright streamed on the Roll20 channel. And Roll20 is doing a fundraiser as well for Code 2040. So if you come hang out and watch our stream tonight, you can also participate in that. Now, why is this game not loading? Here we go. I'll be modding the chat tomorrow night, so I'll be there. Oh, delightful. Fantastic. I wish I could be there, but Friday nights are our home games. And so I may have it on in the background. Okay. Is this... Sorry, I got distracted by like 8 different things at once, and it was very exciting. I am playing in Burn Bright. Yes. So we did our... Oh, will you let me? We did our session 0 last week, where we all sort of learned about the system and the lore and the... I legit was like, where the hell are we? Because now the walls have decided to render, which is very exciting. Yeah, I'm super excited. Celeste is such a good GM. It is such a good crop of players.
All right.
I'm very, very excited to be a part of it. Also, the system is super cool. I love that I get to, premiere James's new system and all that. So yeah, very exciting. And on Saturday, I will be running session 0 for the stream. Oh, that's right. That is coming up. Curse of Strahd, right? Oh, I'm so excited, Fluffy. Remind me the channel. You can put that in here as well if you want to put that link too. Remind me the channel that you're streaming on. I know, my dear. Amulet? Yes, you may. Yes, go live your life. We're going to save now. Nevaeh of Flame. That's right. So yeah, if y'all want to see Fluffy DMing some Curse of Strahd, go check that out on Saturday. Pop their channel a follow and all that good stuff. I am hopelessly turned around. Here we Yeah, I'm so excited for you. What time on Saturday is it, Fluff? I know I've asked you all these questions like every time you bring it up, and I'm so sorry that I never remember. But I'm gonna put it on my calendar this time, because I do have a bit of time on Saturday, and I want to come say hi, even if I can't stay the whole time. Although I hope I can make a good chunk of it. All right. Hi. I really shouldn't sing that because maybe they might, think I'm... Oh, I don't know what we're doing. That's 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, noon to 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I have a game that goes to like 1:30 or 2-ish, so I'll pop in for the last half of it. Yay! I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, you must be getting to the end here. No, we are, yes. I have never finished a playthrough of this game, so I have no idea how close we actually are to the end. Oh, my goodness. Also, hi, Hermit. I couldn't read your name because it's so dark on my particular screen right now. So I didn't see who you were, but hi, welcome in. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Crime Wave. Oh, I just have to wait, right? Yeah. Oh, right. We're also working for the Crows, which feels... No, it's okay. You never have to apologize. You are always welcome to just lurk. Everybody is. If that's a thing you want to do, that is super fine with me. Right. I forgot that we're maybe working for the Crows, which feels super weird, but I guess we'll do it anyway. So I guess we're going to the Pearl to kill this dude. Feels weird, but okay. This is like the what are they called in Skyrim? The Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild have such cool names, and it's been so long since I played the games that I don't remember what they're called now. Somebody's gonna know. It's not the Arcane Brotherhood. That's D&D. Oh my goodness, Mother Night or something like that. Brotherhood of Shadows, something like that. Yeah. Who the hell am I looking for? Pedon. Dark Brotherhood. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Ellie. Dark Brotherhood. And doesn't the Thieves Guild have a fun-ish name too? Mother Night is the night goddess from Barovia. Oh, damn. Swing and a miss on that one. Night Mother. Oh, I was close. Okay. It was a foul ball. I made some contact. Why am I making sports references? That's weird. It's a choice. Okay. Ugh, I see that you're over here. I don't know how to get to you. Oh, here we go. What's the password? Sausage? Oh. You all probably can't hear him, but there is someone back there talking. He's working for some kind of scam in the back room, and you should look for one of his Grey Warden posters. Oh, to gain access. I have seen those. Okay, I do not think I have the password, though. I'll go look for another one. Hello, Graham! Welcome in! How are you today? How's your week been? Where is the exit? I have so many questions for everybody. Just woke up. Hey, that is... I support you. Oh, God, I guess we gotta go to the Market District. Did you have a late night or just sort of a string of exhausting days to contribute to your lie-in today? Or is that just when you normally wake up? I don't know. Live your life how you want to live it. Was playing in a raid in WoW, and it took like 8 hours longer than I thought it would. Fell asleep at 5 a.m. Oh, I kind of miss those days. I'm not gonna lie. I sort of desperately miss that. I think there's a poster over here.
Dwarven craft. Fine
I
dwarven
watched... oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. I watched, Griffin McElroy's Peacecraft series, and I put off watching it for such a long time because... Okay. The Griffins will rise again. Okay. Griffin is a treasure. That series was a treasure. The reason that I waited so long to watch it, though, is because I knew it was going to give me a powerful need to start playing WoW again. And I just, the truth is I just don't have the time. I'm a fan of Griffin's Amiibo Corner. Oh, God. I was so worried for him. I was so sure he was going to choke and die. I mean, I knew that he didn't choke and die because they're, old videos and he's still alive. But I just was so concerned for him. Yeah, so I knew that watching Peacecraft would give me a powerful need to play again, and I was kind of right, but I've held off so far because just don't have the time, and a subscription game, like, really feels like it's something that I should be doing, like, you know, fairly regularly if I'm constantly paying for it, and I barely play the free MMO that I play these days, so, like, BRB Food's here. Yay, go get foods. The Griffins will rise again. Okay, why are you whispering and talking like you're in a cavern? Hi.
Hey, that's a warden.
Listen, all we done is on the account of all how. The all you done in.
Okay, Payton, is it? There's a lot of coin for your death, too, I gotta say.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Poor little Payton has been a bit naughty,
A
hasn't
bit.
None of your jibes.
A bit.
Men, kill the warden.
I don't... Oh, wow, they're actually gonna do it. I didn't think they'd be stupid enough to try and attack me. Okay, choices were made.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
Hello, summon the spider. Okay, yeah, this, I'm not gonna lie, this does a little bit feel beneath Goodest, doing contracts for the crows, but, you know, we could use the coin since we're gonna have to completely reconstitute the great, I can't even see who we're fighting, so I'm gonna let you know. Having to completely reconstitute the Grey Wardens does kind of feel, you know, like it's gonna need some dollars. Alright, I think we just got something fun. Peden's orders. This note from Allhow congratulates Peden's creative methods in capturing so many Grey Warden supporters. The Arl says the bounty per head will be increased to reflect Peden's stellar performance. Well, that feels like it'll be useful in the Landsmeet. Alright, back to the Gnarled Noble. Gnarled Note, is that what it's called? Y'all, it was on the screen in front of me just now, and I don't remember my brain. Oh, hi. I can finally get in here. Great. What's in the chest? Leather boots. I mean, I'll sell them. Really? That's what was in here? All this time being curious about what's in the back room, and it was a pair of leather boots? Ugh. Alright. Anyway. Miserable. Back here. So I think we'll do, well, I don't know, if we keep going at this pace, we may finish them all long before we're scheduled to be done today, but I was going to say, let's get through these crow quests, crow jobs, and then I think let's do the Landsmeet. Of course it's leather. Black leather and lace. That's what I want. I want an outfit of black leather and lace. Not maybe for Goodest, maybe for Zevran. I don't remember.
Will you be attending the funeral?
No.
Yes, I do. Back here. Whose funeral? Who cares?
A
Hi!
little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident.
Okay, if a little bird told...
Terribly
literally, according to
unfortunate.
you...
You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Okay, I would just like to point out that when we went through this whole rigmarole of you, like, not giving me a job to go kill somebody, the whole point was that all I had to do was go, like, see where they were and then let you know if they'd happen to have an accident. So if someone else told you that they had an accident, then I didn't even do the fake job that you gave me. Oh, there's so many. Okay. One scroll indicates you should go to the forest south of Denerim and look for some Kunari mercenaries. And another one is to go to the royal palace of Orzammar. Oh dear. Okay. An accident. Yes, exactly. Alright, I didn't realize these were going to take me out of Denerim, which is fine. I don't mind traveling, assuming Denerim will let us leave, because it didn't let last time. But assuming Denerim will let us leave, that will also allow us... Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. To do some of these. I have no idea where Commander Tavish is. I've looked everywhere. I haven't really, but... and I still have no idea what that is actually supposed to do for me. Alright, so I guess let's go to... Nope, this one. I guess let's go to the forest first. He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. He did have it coming. He was capturing Grey Wardens. No, I'm not attending the funeral! We should save. Back. Sounds suspect. Yep. Yeah, I have to say, Goodest, like... Uh-oh. Okay. I have to say, Goodest went from being, like, an asshole, but, like, for sure a noble, to, like, I don't even know. Because now he's, like, he's working for Shady McGee, and he's working for the Crows. I mean, to be fair, like, all of Shady McGee's contracts and the Crows contracts were essentially, like, against Logain supporters, so I just really shouldn't complain that much. Nothing suspicious or illegal happening here at all. Also, save. Yes, there it is. Gaga. I should always save before I travel once things start getting weird, because, as is the case right now, here it comes, traveling is often a trigger for these silly crashes. Also, this travel gate in particular is notorious for crashing my game, because Denerim never wants me to leave, apparently. Which means I will try it one more time. If it crashes again, then we have to find another way out of the city. Another gate that I can, like, world travel from. I think there are some in some of the other places. The other fun thing is that I can't load the most recent save. It won't let me, so I have to load an old save. And then from the loaded old save, I can load the most recent save. It's just a mess. It's all just a disaster. Jazzy, what's new with you? Any upcoming stuff? I have Burn Bright. Our first play session is tonight, so that's very exciting. Let's see if it'll let me do it this time. Oh, it did. Okay, now, real trick. Haha. Okay. So Burn Bright on the Roll20 channel on Thursdays. It's late. It does start at 10 p.m. Eastern, goes to midnight Eastern. But it's going to be super awesome. I'm so excited. The system is very cool. Celeste is a fantastic GM. And we've only just started. We did Session 0 and built characters last week. But we're all sort of learning the new system together since it was just released. We've had it for a few weeks, and it was just released, like, for the public to buy on Tuesday. So it's all very exciting. You should check us out if you can. You, of course, any and all of you. Nope. He looks like Sten, so now I really want to kill him. I also had an interview today to work for a friend of mine's GM for hire company. They're a very cool company, and even if they don't hire me, which frankly I'm not sure that I want them to, because and we talked about this in my interview, but like they should hire some non-male GMs for their business before they hire me. But their service is awesome. It's called Tabletail Games. One of their co-founders guested on The Last Refuge a few weeks ago, and they're awesome. And I would be very excited to GM for them, but also excited if I don't get hired this time around. That's probably okay. What can you tell us about the system? What's it like? It is... Wait, did we? I'm so confused. Are you dead or not? No, you were on the floor, so I got confused. It's very cool. So, what can I tell you about the system? It's a science fantasy system. So it's in. Have your Bebs on the podcast started casting daily water breathing yet? You know, they haven't. I don't know if any of them can, to be honest. That's a wizard thing. The system is awesome. So it's science fantasy, and I often am not super into like sci-fi or sci-fi adjacent things. He says, knowing full well that he's been invited to do a 3-week Star Trek stream in a few weeks. But anyway, but this system is super cool. So like lore-wise, the idea behind the world, the universe, is that in the galaxy of Alaxis, we are now in the era, or Bright, as they call it, the era of the burn. So several decades ago, maybe closer to a century ago, these weird orange and red lights started appearing in the night sky. And to make a long story short, it's this thing that people have dubbed the burn that is coming in from like the outer edges of the galaxy and erratically sort of pushing in closer towards the center. Not uniformly, so like, you know, it could creep in at any moment, at any speed, at any location. But when it does creep in, it consumes everything in its path, and no one knows if anything exists beyond the burn, or if it destroys them, or if it takes them into some other world, but communication and access to anything beyond the burn is impossible. And so for all intents and purposes, scientists have you know, sort of predicted that in the next 1,000 years or so, the burn is going to consume everything and there will be no world, there will be no universe left. And so the types of stories that you tell with this system are like, you know, in this world of like ultimately no hope, where people, you know, are dealing with that fact in different ways. How do you, as adventurers and heroes, you know, how do you help people in need, whether those people are people that are out on the outer edges of the galaxy that are in danger of you know, being consumed by the burn, or whether it's people that have had their worlds and their resources stolen by other folks who, you know, have decided that it's the purge now and that's how the whole universe functions or whatever. So it's very, very cool. The game system itself, there are 8 different playable species that all have their own sort of cool things. The species themselves maybe give you a special ability, and then obviously there's information about like the history of those species, but all of your mechanical, well, all except for maybe one of your actual mechanical things are given to you based on the culture that you grew up in. So there's like 4 different tags for various cultures. There's diversity, the openness of their borders, the wealth of that society, and their, and something else. Oh, the general like population density, so urban, rural, or suburban. And the combination of those 4 tags are what tell you, give you most of your mechanical stuff. Sounds like the gentrification of Miami, but in space. Not entirely wrong, actually, now that you mention it. Okay, we did that. Where are we supposed to be going? Orzammar, right. I'm sort of talking all over the place about this because I'm also trying to play this game. So forgive me if something doesn't make sense. Please feel free to ask questions. So yeah, all of your mechanical stuff for your character sheets and whatever comes from your culture, not your species. And essentially it is it's, I guess, kind of a dice pool game. So you have their 18 different stats that, oh god, this guy again. Well, I can sell him stuff. There are 18 different, not stats, I'm sorry, 18 different skills.
Closed off.
Hush.
Fine weapon and arms.
Oh, whoops.
Fine weapon and arms. Dwarven made.
Okay. There are 18 different skills, and you have dice ratings on them from D4 to D12. And basically, the way that the core mechanic of the game works is that anytime you want to do something, enchantment, oh yeah, this isn't him though, I like him way better. Anytime you want to do something that's going to require a roll, the GM gives you a difficulty level, and that difficulty level tells you how many of the dice of that skill you're going to roll. So say it's a difficulty 3 challenge, and I'm using, I don't know, let's say I'm making an attack in combat. So I'm using with a lightsaber, essentially. There's a lightsaber-like weapon in the game. And so I'm going to make a difficulty 3 roll using my melee skill, which we'll say is a D8. So I'm going to roll 3 D8. As long as none of those, let me make sure that I'm doing this right. As long as none of those dice come up with the same number, so as long as I have no multiples of the same number, I succeed. If I do come up with a multiple, then that roll fails. And in this game, the roll failing could mean lots of different things. There's like a D100 table that you can roll on for fail suggestions. But the important thing is that it doesn't have to be directly related to the roll that you made, right? So let's say you're making a roll to try and unlock a door, right? Failing that roll would, or hack a door security system, because sci-fi. So failing that roll doesn't necessarily just, I mean, it does mean that you do not succeed in hacking the door, but it might also mean that, you know, you screw up hacking the door, swear really loudly, and a nearby assassin hears you and attacks the party, or something like that, right? So there are different ways. Where the hell am I going? There are different effects that failing can have beyond just like, oh, you don't manage that thing. In the Royal Palace. Okay. Where's that? Probably in the Diamond Quarter. So yeah, and then the other fun thing is that your ship has what's called an MI, or a magical intelligence, that's sort of like you know, another NPC to go along with you, and you can, you know, build in modules and add-ons and stuff to your ship, and there are rules for outer space combat and fun stuff like that. So I'm excited about all of that. I think we're gonna start tonight, or very early on in tonight's session. We've made our way to a new system, a new planetary system, and part of the reason that we're there is because we're a pretty young adventuring group. We haven't been adventuring together for super long, and so we made our way here to dock with a capable mechanic who's going to add some fun modules to our ship, so that we can be better equipped as adventurers. The money system is kind of cool in Burn Bright too. This has become just like a Burn Bright promo stream, which I'm super fine with, although someone should tweet that out and tag Roll20 in it so they can send people over here. The money system's sort of interesting. So like, you know, currency in terms of like both precious metals, but also just like, you know, bills of sale and what is the name of this person I'm looking for? Gainley. But also like, you know, paper money or whatever, sort of can't exist because nobody really has faith that any government that like would be guaranteeing those bills of sale or those paper currencies or whatever, they may not exist in a year, in 10 years, in 100 years, right? Because of the burn. So all of that type of currency sort of doesn't exist anymore. So currency now is essentially these tiny, they're basically sea monkeys, magical sea monkeys called Argent. And there are explanations for why this is not, you know, cruel and uncomfortable and weird, and I don't remember what they are right now, but they do exist. But yeah, these magical sea monkeys called Argent are currency, and you store them in these like tanks on your ship. So all currency within your party is always like, after you've bought your starting equipment, it's all communal all the time. And basically what you can do is you can choose to seal away some of your Argent for 100 days. And as long as you don't touch that Argent for 100 days, that Argent like breeds. And you get a 10% return on your... I know this sounds bananas. It sounds like, oh, I have to like deal with a savings account in a role-playing game? Okay, yes, but also it's got cool lore behind it. So I just noticed that this thing is telling me where to go. So yeah, so you can get a 10% return on your Argent investment every 100 days, which is sort of fun. You can also, you know, keep some of your Argent unsealed in case you want or need to spend any of it at any point, whatever. So yeah, what else can I tell you about the system? It was designed to be run on Roll20, so there's a lot of cool rule and functionality. There's like rule integration and functionality on the... Oh no! No. Okay. Sorry, it lagged for a second and I thought we were going down. So there's a lot of functionality that is specifically designed to work well with Roll20, which is also pretty cool. I'm excited to like start testing some of that out tonight in our game. Oh, that's a lot of red dots. Yeah. Okay. Let's save again. What else? I don't know. Y'all have more Burn Bright questions? I'm like very excited by the system. I certainly don't know it like the back of my hand like I do D&D, but I've read through the whole of the rulebook, and I like retained it relatively well. So I don't know if y'all have questions. Like, I'm happy to talk more about that. I'm very excited about the system, and also like I adore James Tricasso. What a delightful human being, and I'm very, very happy to like support this project of his. I mean, I know he wasn't the only designer, but he and the other designers worked on it for like 3+ years. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so excited to get to like share his new system with more peoples, including all of you. Who are you? Oh, I see. Man, I really did use up all those ice arrows, didn't I? I had 99 in the quiver. Oh well. sell that. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna sell it, but I've got plenty of space right now. Ooh, a book! Trien's Journal. Oh, how long is it? Oh, it's very long. I will not be reading that. Oh, okay, so there's... I keep meaning to do this when there's more of y'all here, but I think most of the folks who are regularly here are around at the moment. Like, is there any... I don't know if you all like the sound of my voice this much, or are this into lore, but, like, is there any interest in me just getting on here one day and just, like, reading codex entries and, like, going through lore stuff, or is that, like, the most boring thing you've ever heard? Because it might be the most boring thing I've ever come up with. That is a distinct possibility. I love how assassination in this game is kicking the door down and killing everything that moves. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the subtlety of assassination in some more modern games. Doesn't quite. And there's no, like, penalty for just doing exactly that. Like, those crow agents now have to come in and clean up a lot of bodies. Like, a lot of bodies. Sorry. I mean, I'm not really, because it's what you told me to do, but... I mean, I love Dragon Age, and the lore junkie in me says I would love that, but also I don't know how well it would turn out in practice. That's exactly, like, that is exactly my thinking. Like, I would love to sit down one day and read the codex entries, because I keep saying I'm going to do that. But also, like, that might just be really boring. And I do read, like, some shorter ones on occasion as we go. In particular, the Correspondus Interruptus, the weird, like, sexting notes that are not actually always sexting at all. Sometimes they're just very awkward, like, pseudo-love notes. But I do read those as we go. All right, let's get the hell out of here, because I hate coming home to Orzammar. I really should have saved. Oh, God, please load so that I can save. Oh... If you love me, thank you. Whew. Okay.
So you mentioned you had a son. What happened to him?
Oh yeah.
I honestly don't know, Alistair. He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Couldn't you do something about it?
Do what?
Do what?
I was weak from the birthing process, and there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about him?
All the time.
Oh, that was sad. I like a real conversation among my NPC followers, but that was sad. I always feel bad because I'll start a game like this and we'll read everything, and then by the end I'm avoiding books so I don't have to spend the time opening and closing the thing. Yeah. I will sometimes read everything. I've been playing God of War. I finished the main story for God of War. I'll probably, I mean, it's a fairly violent game, but, like, also, so is this. I'll probably, if I ever... That's a whole nother story, but the short version is, if I ever get my capture card, to make it a little easier to stream off the PS4, I will probably stream a New Game Plus of that. But the reason I bring it up is because I managed to get through that whole game and pretty much all of the, like, bonus non-main quest stuff, and read all of that information, because it was fascinating. I really don't know a ton of Norse mythology, so that was all really interesting, and I really enjoyed it, but, like, that also would have probably been terribly boring if I'd been streaming it every time I got a new... Ooh, God of War is super good. Let me tell you, I have really, really loved it. And it's like... I'll tell you, one of the reasons I like it is because I can definitely feel myself legitimately getting better at playing the game, which is a great feeling. And there are parts of the game that I have run up against that are legitimately very difficult and required me to, like, be better at the game to get through them, but not to the point of, like, Dark Souls, where I literally feel like I have to practice in order to advance in the game, right? Like, just playing the game and, like, being reasonably decent with hand-eye coordination and stuff, because I've been playing video games since I was 5, feels like enough to improve and be able to overcome challenges that earlier on in my experience with the game were insurmountable and difficult, which I think is just very good design. On the subject of Norse mythology, beep. On the subject of Norse mythology, if you can read Norse mythology by Neil Gaiman, I cannot recommend it enough. He reads the audiobook, so it's even more of an experience. Oh, I love that. Yes, anything Gaiman, I am pretty much always down for. Oh god, Gorm's gonna yell at us. Here it comes.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
There it was. I love that. I will add that to my list. Although I have to admit, y'all, 2017 and 18, I read like 50 books a year, easy. Like I was, oh.
No.
Yep.
He was a friend of yours.
We got the Black Cloaks. Black Cloak is one of the three indications that the game is struggle busing. Black Cloaks, Blood Carpets, and No Walls. God of War is one of like 3 games I intentionally turned the difficulty up on because the combat is just so satisfying. Yeah, well that's another thing is like I hadn't done that until I finished the main quest line, but now I have played with the difficulty a little bit. And if I do New Game Plus, since I get to keep all my gear and stuff, I will probably turn it up and play it on hard mode, and then if I just can't make any progress on stream, I'll go back to normal. But yes, also that it really is satisfying. Hi.
Find everything you need.
I don't. Same deal with the other scrolls.
Deal? Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Oh my god, this dude.
But if anything interesting happens, feel free to come back and consider that chest yours.
Oh, all right. We're good. Do I need to talk to you now? I'm a little confused. Oh. Those are terrible. And crossbows are evil.
If I could have a moment.
What?
You've been busy traveling all over.
I know.
And such.
Oh yes, I will save as soon as this conversation is done. Thank you.
I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this scroll quite interesting.
You keep getting news before I bring it to you, so I'm unclear what you want from me. The last scroll indicates some of our special handpicked men are waiting to free a kidnapped boy. Jesus, the crows are setting them up, sending disguised assassins to the meeting, but we'll need backup to take out all the Arl's location. Wait a minute. Okay, so we are saving. Yes, the two of you. Yes. Thank you. Okay, it's marked on my dinner map. Okay. I'm a little confused, but I think I get it. I think the point is that we are taking out the people who kidnapped this kid.
Will you be attending the funeral?
Oh god, Black Cloaks.
I'm off.
We haven't seen any blood carpets yet, although I haven't done a ton of combat in order to create blood carpets, but we'll see. We'll see. Well. Ugh, I gotta travel again. Alright, we'll save before I get to the travel gate just in case things go south.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
This is not the way.
From Orzammar.
It's over here.
Won't find better.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I will be able to afford a capture card soonish, so that I can start doing that. I definitely also eventually want to oh, here we go. I didn't save like I said I would, but I did save back in the gnarled tavern, so it's okay. Eventually I do want to stream DA2 and Inquisition as well, and we also have Inquisition on the PS4, so I'll need the capture card for that too. But I think a nice break from DA, we've been doing this for so long, I think a nice little break from DA, maybe some God of War to start, and then we'll hop into DA2. Or I can do them both at the same time. ¿Por qué no los dos? You are a real trooper at this point with the amount of glitches going on. I would just book it down the main quest line. I want to see all the... Here's the truth, Fluffy, is that I want to get as many of the story points and quest lines and things in as possible now, so that I never have to come back to this glitchy ass software. And of course I want to replay this game because there are other origin stories that did I get this? Yes. There are other origin stories that I want to explore, and other party combinations to get other conversation things and all that. but really I just never want to do it again. Why is it so glitchy? That's such a good question. I thought for a long time that it was because my computer was overheating because the studio that I stream out of is very warm. But no other game. I mean, you could replay on 360 or PS3. That is true. I don't have either of those systems, but I could probably get my hands on it somehow. But anyway, so I thought it was because my rig was overheating, but this doesn't happen to any other game on this or any other games launcher system. So I think it's just the game is old AF, and sort of freaks out. It might also have something a little bit to do with the one mod that I have installed that allows me to keep Baby Yoda with me all the time. It's so glitchy because the game is so old at this point. The coding that is used isn't compatible with a lot of the current software. Yeah, so I think it's mostly that. It might be a little bit some mod conflicts, although I really only have that one mod running, so I can't imagine that's a big part of it. But, you know, it is what it is, and it's made for some fun, you know, community jokes that we can... Holy hell!
Yes.
Jesus, they all at once. Oh, I hate that. Good lord, there's just so many. Come on, Spider Boy. Spider Boy. There's a reason why sites like GOG use their own launcher and DOS emulator systems to mimic the olden PC. Oh shit, we're all dying. Holy hell. Okay, Win, you bring... Honestly, you should bring Alistair back, not me. Okay, now heal my boyfriend, because he's about to die. God damn it. That's bad. Are we out of poultices? Is that the problem? No, we're not. You, however, could use some mana. I was chatting and did not pay attention to what was happening. And that's bad. Oh, somehow Goodest got resurrected. I don't actually have any idea how, but I'm thrilled.
I can do so.
Who's left? Captain Chase. Let's kill Captain Chase. I'm not going to actually pay attention to this fight for a brief moment. Okay. Boyfriend. Oh, are we not done? Are we done now? Nope.
Nice try.
I'm glad these crows are on top of their shit, because, like, we are not paying any attention. Also, what is this guy doing? Who do we think he's attacking? What do you think's going on there? I would love to make it quick. Y'all don't seem to want to, I don't know, attack the baddies. Oh! Oh no, we have blood rugs. Kind of, yep, there's a blood rug. Hi, blood carpets. Yep. Yep. Okay, get Severin back. Hello, boyfriend. Welcome back to the party. Okay, we'll see how long it lasts. I'm also gonna get Win to make some more poultices. Oh, although we might need ingredients so that I'm not just making like 6,000 shitty lesser poultices. Okay, great. Are we done here? Please, goodness, tell me we're done here. Hi, blood carpets. Do I have to talk to you?
We're done here.
Okay.
Go back to your contact, quickly.
Okay. There's really no need for that sort of sassy hostility, but okay. Save. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Back we go. Fingers crossed. Why is that there? Before you leave and have to do that fight all over again. Oh, don't even joke. There's one stream, the VOD's on my YouTube, if not on Twitch anymore, where we did like a big old fight and I did not save and it crashed and I was a very sad boy. I was a very sad boy. Oh, Gorham, go ahead, yell.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
Did you fight the dragon? Which dragon? The Flemeth dragon or the dragon by the ashes? I have fought the dragon by the ashes. I have not yet fought Flemeth dragon.
No.
I tried once and kept dying, and so I gave up.
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways.
There sure was.
Well done, Warden.
Well done. The boy wasn't there.
Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy.
You could probably take on Flemeth at
He's
this point.
already
Probably
safely
could,
home
actually.
back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead. Thanks to you.
Oh. And why didn't you just tell me that?
We are told only what we need to know.
Ugh.
That's an assassin's life.
Yes, but
All
I
you
am a
needed to know
noble
was
assassin.
your target.
Ugh.
Any more information you got was really a bonus.
You suck. What's the name of the kid? Who hired you?
That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out.
It wasn't.
Crows are hired for their discretion, as well as for their
You didn't
performance.
try and... Oh, yeah, you didn't try and kidnap, what's-his-face? Redcliffe's son. What is his name? Arl Eamon. Eamon's son, did you? So are we done here?
I've nothing more for you.
Great.
Your payment is in the chest. I
Like,
hope you
honestly
find
kind
it
of
more
disappointed she's harder than the real
My
dragon
superiors
because,
want
like,
me to
she's not a
convey their
dragon.
thanks.
The dragon should be better at
The
dragoning
crows
than her.
aren't accepting
Yeah.
any contracts on you. And when this
good.
blight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
I'll bet you would. Our business is done here.
Just remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents. It's time for me to take a vacation. Caesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you.
Who the
It
hell
was
is
a pleasure
Caesar?
working with you, Warden. Luck be to you.
Thank you, Herr Crow. I appreciate that you are following orders. Oh! Just vanished. Okay. Red Jenny Seekers. Are these better than the other crap ones you gave me before? Oh, they are. Yeah, those are actually not bad at all. The question, though... Oops. Who else needs? You need. Let's do that first. The question, though, is who needs them more? Not you. The answer is me. Boyfriend is the only person I would offer those to before myself, but Zephyrin dies a lot. Okay. I have to be honest, in terms of the Flemeth thing, it's been a while since we went there, and I'm kind of...
No.
I don't know. I am more tempted than I was in the moment to take her up on her offer of just taking the spell book and letting her live and pretending that she's dead. Morgan would be so pissed if she ever found out, but, like... I don't know. I'm not saying that's what I want to do. I'm just saying, like, in the moment when we first went to check her out, I dismissed it out of hand, and now I'm willing to give it a moment's thought. Graham says, she's harder than a real dragon because she's low-key so much more than a dragon. Oh, that's another way to think about it. Sure, she's got dragon powers plus. That makes sense. Yeah, he may show up at a later time. Don't know what that means. Unrest in the alienage. Okay. You've come for the... However, Logain is and you should have your latest. He can usually... Okay, so we should just go talk to Eamon. Arl Eamon. Unless we want to do Flemeth now, which, like, I would be fine with if that's what y'all want to do. Also, I don't know where Eamon's castle is. Here we go. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the child who resides on the other side of this wall right next to me is so loud. Fluffy says Flemeth time, so I think maybe you're right. I think maybe we should have some Flemeth time. Also, which of my companions' personal quests have I not done? I think that might... Oh, no! Shit. I forgot. When did I save last, y'all? Shit. I did... Let's see. We did Liliana's because we killed Marjolaine. And this is Morgan's. And we did Alistair's going to see his sister. and we did... Did you do Sten's? Oh, okay. If it was anyone else that is participating in this chat right now who'd asked me that question, I would have given them a lot of side-eye. But since it's you, Alex, and I'm sure you don't know this, you don't get side-eye. Sten's dead. So Goodest met Sten in the early days of Goodest, when Goodest was, in fact, a real asshole to basically everyone. Yes. Oh, no, we should go to Denerim. We should go do this first. And so Sten was kind of a jerk to Goodest in their little dialogue, and so I left Sten in the cage, just thinking that, like, maybe I would go back for Sten later. And then I found out that Sten gets executed if you get too far without going back to get him. So Sten's very dead. Yeah. What is Shale's personal quest? I'm sure it must have been in Orzammar in the Deep Roads or something, and that we've already done it, right? Oh, yes, because we went and we found, like, her name on the thing, and we've had this conversation. We were betrayed and all that. Why didn't you tell me?
All you needed to know.
Who's the boy? Okay, are we done?
And when this blight ends.
Bye. Guess I'll take that and wear it. Thanks. Also, let's take some injury kits. You. And you. And you. And now we save. Huzzah. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Did you do Ogren's? Yes, Ogren's was also some Deep Roads stuff, right? So we've taken care of that one, I believe. Also, God, I just don't like Ogren.
Will you be attending the funeral?
Okay, so I think maybe Morrigan's is the last one. You know what? I'm going to do a little... Yeah, we don't have to use him again. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to do a little search. Okay, Alistair's family, we did. Flemis Rugamar, we're working on here in just a second. Liliana's past with Marjolaine, we did. Ogren's old flame. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Ogren is the literal worst, and we haven't done his companion quest, but also maybe I just don't care. Sten, yeah, well, that's a lost. Wind's Regret. Oh yes, we found that was about finding her old student, and we found him, and that's all good. Dog's companion quest. Shut up. Dog doesn't have a companion quest. Does Dog have a companion quest? Does Baby Yoda have a companion quest? And yes, we did Shales. We found out where her memories came from. Paragon of her kind. Okay, so we do have Ogren's. I don't care. Ogren's the worst, and I don't really... also, apparently, his quest is to win over some other girl, some other woman, like... woman dwarf, I assume, and quite frankly, I don't want him anywhere near anyone, so no. He should have one to get him a treat. Well, every time I find a bone, I immediately give him a new present, so if that counts as a companion quest for him, then yes, we have done several companion quests for Baby Yoda. That's funny. I too would never introduce Ogren to anyone. Yeah, it feels like a bad idea. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! It's fine. Because that time I did save. Sort of. Y'all, I have to say, like, you give me props for putting up with all these glitches. I give y'all props for, like, continuing to watch my streams despite all of these crashes. I would introduce him to the head of security. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Graham, you like Ogren, but he's so gross. I mean, look, live your life. You're allowed to like whatever NPCs you want, but ew. How? Queen Honora is safe thanks to you. Yeah, kind of. My main issue with Oghren was two-handed fighter sucks worse than sword and board. It can't suck any worse than archery. But you can tell that most of the disgusting thing he does is to throw off the hurt he feels. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't condone it, but hello, my good boy. Hello, my good boy. Yes, pet him. I mean, okay. I'm still not going to do his companion quest, but I can see how perhaps deep down, there might be a somewhat sympathetic side of Oghren. I will give you that. Like, if you get through his story, you have some moments where he opens up and you're like, poor sweet boy. God damn it, this is going to be like that explanation of Tom Nook that makes me feel really bad for hating him, isn't it? Oh, well, you're going to have to tell me what that is, Dan. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but also a lot of people hurt in less repulsive ways. That's sort of my point, right? Like, it doesn't excuse any of Oghren's grossness, but it does make him more than, you know, a two-dimensional, like, gross misogynist, I suppose. That is definitely the truth, but misogyny and bigotry being done as a defense mechanism is still misogyny. Right, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait. This is the whole reason that we came back here. Okay, you for sure cannot come with us. Or maybe we're not going to change who we bring with us. Although, Shale instead of Alistair might not be a terrible idea. But Alistair's already killed one dragon.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take the core crew, and if it just goes south, we'll come back and we'll try different combinations. But we're going to take the core crew for this. The lead designer of Animal Crossing New Horizons explained Tom Nook and his whole deal in a way that is supportive and community-focused, not bizarre landlord banker villain, and it was actually really compelling. Ah, fuck. But... Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and start this poll now. Because I want y'all's opinion. The fact that he does 0 interest loans is kind of telling, though. I mean, yes. I know. Okay. Okay. I am putting a poll in the chat that you should all vote for about how we're going to do this. Are we, in fact, going to continue what we did last time, which is super fine if we do, and fight Flemeth Dragon? Or are we going to leave well enough alone, take the book back to Morrigan, Flemeth promises she'll disappear forevers, and go that way? Meanwhile, y'all chat. Fight, says Graham. Wait, hold on. I missed several messages. Just pay it back whenever. And then all that money goes into getting you a better museum. I mean, I didn't even play Animal Crossing, but I am here for the Tom Nook discourse. Let's be honest here. The real villain of Animal Crossing is Daisy May. Fight her with the caveat that if it's still too hard, just lie and go home. I like the way you think. You all want me to kill this dragon, and I love that. So we will fight Flemeth. We should save first. Oh, no. Hey, Win, my darling. Can you make some health poultices, please? Yeah. Let's make one of those. And another one of these. Oh, just for shits and giggles, why don't you make a couple of those for yourself? Might as well make one more since you have the distillation for it. Oh, wow. Let's save again, because I don't want to make those potions every single time. Ooh, I got to sneeze. Here it comes. Excuse me. Seeing Flemeth and Isabella in their origins incarnations again is a trip. Yeah, right. Also, I will tell you that when I do eventually get to DA2 and Inquisition and stream them, all of our choice, like, I don't know, when we get to Inquisition, that'll be on a different system, on a different platform, so I'll have to, do this manually. But, like, I do plan on importing all of these choices. So Flemeth shall be no more. Yeah, they're real different in 2. Well, Flemeth's going to be real dead in 2, so. I didn't even recognize Flemeth in DA2 the first time I saw her.
And so you return.
Hello.
Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays.
Literal dance.
Wouldn't you say?
Someone clip what? Clip what? Oh no. Clip what? Stay silent and die, creature. No, that's not. I should dance to your tune instead?
Why dance at all? Why not sing?
Why not both? Oh, Flemeth,
What has
you're so
Morrigan
terrifying.
told you? What little
Oops.
hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unnatural... why should I say? What's the point?
How true.
Yeah.
So says the shoe to the foot and the foot to the leg. We move as one, whether we like it or not.
Do not know what that means.
But if I am to guess, I would say Morrigan has discovered something. Something shocking.
Shocking.
That requires her defense. Yes? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before.
Is
and
it?
Even
Oh,
told.
you. Right, you're Flemeth.
Let us skip right to the ending, shall we?
Names,
Do
y'all.
you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I need Morrigan. I have no choice in this. French! Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let me get my timer up. All right, so we have French for 3 minutes. Yes, we start the timer. I bring up the timer. Okay, we have 3 minutes of French. So let's skip right to the ending, shall we? Or does the tale take a different... No, I need Morrigan. I have no choice in this.
Choice.
Yeah, yes.
There is power in choices.
Is true.
As there is in lies.
Also true.
I shall give you one of each.
Oh.
Morrigan wishes my grimoire.
What?
Take it as a trophy.
What?
Tell her I am slain.
I will, because I will slay you. And she will... You think she will believe that? Eh?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
That's not wrong, actually, if I'm going to be honest about it. And what happens to you?
I go.
You
Perhaps
go?
I
Go where?
surprise Morrigan one day.
No.
Or I may simply watch.
Don't do that.
It would be interesting to see what she
If
does
I am
with her
alive and you
freedom.
surprise Morrigan, I will be in deep trouble.
Would you give an old woman that?
What? And what do I get out of it? Just to ask the question.
You get to keep her for a time.
Oh! No, forget it.
Shame. What will it be then?
I told you I'm going to kill you. Oh, now you... Now you die.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well.
Oh boy.
Let us see if
Let's
she
see.
remembers the step.
Yes, let's see if we remember our steps
she
as
will
well.
earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Oh, the transformation is overwhelming. Okay, here we go. No, I do not want to pilot you. I want to pilot you. Oh, we need to summon the spider. Why am I in the front? Why am I in the front? Come on, spider. Thank you. Goodness, you took so long. Hello, hey friends. Why are you not attacking? Could you please attack? That would be primo, if I am honest. Come,
Right.
okay. He shoots at the... Oh no, she burned me. Oh. Woo! Oh. Oh, we are stunned.
And I'm off.
Oh, look, he's already going to die. Not good start. Not a great... Oh, hey. Oh, you are. Okay.
Point me.
What are we doing? I can't do it. Okay. No, boyfriend. Don't die. You're working on it. Okay. Don't die, boyfriend. You can do it. You can survive. Yes, you can. I believe in you. Hello? Oh, you did heal him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why don't you do a group heal? Maybe that would help. Oh, no. Oh, this is not great. Not the best of news. Okay,
Saving
well.
the day.
Oh, Saffron. Okay, well, now you take a potion. And you bring my boyfriend back from the dead. Meanwhile, oh, that's not good. Oh, that is in fact very bad. Oh, but he survived. Oh, I am so impressed. I am, oh, it's over. French is fun. I'm not very good at it, but it's fun. Definitely better at it than I was that Tim Curry one from the other day, Floppy. But that was fun. Also, this fight is way easier this time around. Alright, I feel good about this. I mean, I don't, you know, she's quite the fixture that we've just done in. I feel a little bad about that, I suppose, but... Alright, we did a thing. Flemeth is real dead. You know, at least apparently. I don't know what that means. Really, that's all she had on her? She's a giant magic dragon lady. Alright, let's... Oh my god, I traveled and I didn't save. Oh, y'all. That was absolutely terrifying. Okay, we're good. So many. Hello, what's in you? A crappy iron dagger that I definitely don't want. Robes of possession. Oh, those are... Oh, they're just from Oregon, but they're very good robes. Very, very good robes. Okay. Hey, we did the thing. Hey, y'all, we did the thing. All right. Also, I just figured out what you wanted people to clip, Dan. You wanted them to clip my statement about Flemeth because obviously she's not really dead. Yay, we killed an old lady. Yeah, that's why I said, like, I don't feel great about any of this, but it is what it is. Also, did we really kill her? Who's to say? Who is to say? That emote is so weird. Alrighty, let's go talk to our friend Morrigan. Hello.
I await your command.
Oh, do I have to... I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Don't. So, oh, never mind. Let me give you her book first. Gift. Flemeth's Grimoire. What if I just, like, gave it to Leliana? Just for shits.
Mother's real grimoire, is it?
It is.
I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks.
We knew where it was. Finding it
I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
That makes me nervous. All right, so
I await your command.
Now that I know you do.
So
yeah, full of questions. So she's dead. What now?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that.
Yep, there it is.
If I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be.
I feel less bad about it.
But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me,
you
so
do, I
let
guess.
us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
Yes, please. I was hoping you'd say that.
Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
Oh, she disapproves. Whatever. Seriously, though, you did Thetis a big favor. Now she won't waste everyone's time paying with checks, driving her cart at 2 miles an hour, calling the guard because a dwarf is on her lawn. I don't remember the pacing on this info goes, but you're about to feel a lot better about it after a bit. I mean,
I await your command.
I also know that she's, like, terrible.
So,
yeah, full of questions.
questions.
Nope, never mind. Let's go talk to boyfriend. We haven't talked to boyfriend in a while. Hey, boyfriend. You've died so many times.
Here. It seems an appropriate moment to give you this.
Give me what? Is that an earring?
I acquired it on my very first job for the Crows.
Ah.
A Raveni merchant prince, and he was wearing a single jeweled earring when I killed him. In fact, that's about all he was wearing.
Zephyrin!
I thought it was beautiful and took it to mark the occasion. I've kept it since, and I'd like you to have it.
Yes. That's a fine gift, Zephyrin. Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea about it. You killed Taliesin. As far as the Crows will be concerned, I died with him.
Sort
that
of.
means I'm free, at least for now. Feel free to sell it or wear it.
I mean, I'm
whatever
gonna
you like.
wear it.
It's really the least I could give you in return.
So, not a token of affection then.
Look, just take it. It's meant a lot to me, but so has what you've done. Please,
don't lie to me.
Take it.
Oh, do I push him? I'll only take it if it means something? Or do I just say I'm glad to? And let him off the hook? I don't want to let him off the hook, y'all. I want him to say it. I want him to say he loves me. But I don't want to piss him off. I'll only take it if it means something.
You are a very frustrating man to deal with.
Oh, Fluffy, you took the wheel right after I hit the button. I'm so sorry.
You don't want the
Make him say it. Okay, well, there you go.
Very simple.
Oh, no! Wait, he's so mad at me. Wait, I hate that. I'm gonna cheat. I don't care, y'all. I hate that. I don't like him being mad at me for no reason. No, I hate it. We're reloading. This is the things that I reload. That's what I reload this game for. When my boyfriend gets mad at me.
I await your command.
Shit. Did I give you... I don't know when I saved. Have I given you the grimoire? No. Forcing people to crack open their emotional shells is okay, right?
I'm glad you were able to find it after all.
No. No, it isn't.
I await
But
your
also,
command.
with Zevran, it kind of is. I want to ask you something. So Flemeth is dead. Now what?
But there is no need to think of such things now.
Okay, she didn't... since we're redoing... I didn't really actually care that she had the -1 approval for this, but now that we've done it...
Dealing with the dark
and you'll think of a way to thank me?
I think a time shall come when I will repay you. Do not worry.
The fuck does that mean? Oh god, that was worse. That was a worse answer. Oh well, it's fine. I don't need her to like me. Zevran, on the other hand. Oh, I should save, I guess. Well. Ugh, yes. I don't really care if Morgan likes me. I mean, I would like her not to dislike me. I would like her to be... Stop forcing gratitude on Morgan. I actually thought, because she's such a, like... I figured those maybe she would take those as sarcastic. That is the thing, is, like, it's so hard for me to tell when some of these RP responses are, like, sarcastic and jokey, and when the NPC is going to take them as serious.
Here. It seems an appropriate moment.
Yes, it's an earring.
I'd
like you to have it.
Took it to mark the occasion.
It's a fine gift.
Don't get the wrong idea about it. Feel free to sell it or wear it, whatever you like.
So not a token of affection then?
Look, just take it. It's meant
so you
a
know
lot
the
to me,
theme
but
of your
so
response. Yeah.
So has what you've done. Please, take it.
I'm glad to then.
I have no better way to say it. Thank you.
Okay, well, that was neutral, so I guess that's okay. Our approval with him is quite high anyway, so that's okay. What is it? It doesn't appear to exist, whatever it is. Oh, here it is, Zevran's earring. Okay. Alrighty, Drew.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows.
You did thank me. You gave me an earring.
I did not think to thank you
but,
for it.
Okay.
No matter why you did it, it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
Zevran, you are breaking my heart. Why are you calling me a friend? Ah, there it is. I mean, I think of you as more than, a friend.
I must admit that I have thought of you in the same way. I simply had no idea you might feel the same. How very novel. Well, now that moment's over with, shall we return to the road?
God, the men in this game. Oh, look at how high it is, though. 100. Okay.
I am yours.
Oh! Never mind. Say it again.
I am yours.
Oh, one more time. Come on. One more time.
I am yours.
Woo! Oh, you're right. I should save. Never mind. I have to save, and then I'll start a new conversation with you. All right, one more time. Here it comes.
I am yours.
Questions?
If they're dirty ones, certainly.
Let's just move on. Oh, but I get to hear him say it again.
I am yours.
Something personal?
Again? I'm game.
I mean, we can go do that, but... Okay, yeah, care to join me in my tent?
No. I mean, no offense. I simply... No.
Is something wrong?
I do not wish to talk about it.
Are you sure? Because you look like you want to talk about it.
Enough! I said
my God.
I am not interested. Can you not understand that? There are other things for you to focus on besides me, I am certain. Do those.
Is that what this is about? That was weird. I didn't like that he got so mad at me. What just happened? I mean, okay. It's fine, I guess. Well. Okay. Alright. He's not used to feeling feelings. Yeah, clearly. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Alright. Hold on just a second. Sorry, I just got a message that I do have to... You did notice there was no disapproval. I did notice that, yes. Yes, that's why I didn't reload. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if there's anything else he wants to talk about.
I am yours.
Oh, good, he's still saying that, so... okay, something personal?
Again? I'm game.
Okay, we do have a new option, which is you seem different now. So we're gonna go with that.
I thought that this might be it.
Oh.
Are you certain you wish to talk about this? I really do not know what to say.
Yeah, I just want to know what's changed. Other than you giving me an earring that I can't do anything with.
Very well. An assassin must learn to forget about sentiment. It is dangerous. You take your pleasures where you can when life is good. To expect anything more would be reckless.
Okay.
I thought it was the same between us. Something to enjoy, a pleasant diversion, and little more. And yet...
Are you saying that you're in love with me?
I don't know. How would you know such a thing? I grew up amongst those who sold the illusion of love. And then I was trained to make my heart cold in favor of the kill. Everything I have been taught says what I feel is wrong.
Girl.
Yet, I cannot help it. Since you asked me into your tent, I have been nothing but confused. Do you understand me at all?
Oh, man. There are some brutal ways to end this relationship. I do. And I... somewhat less confusedly feel the same way.
Then that is enough for me. I am sorry for acting so strangely. I think I will be better now. Much
God.
better.
Okay, bet.
I am yours. Again? I'm game. The itch has returned, I see.
Blessings. And that's how therapy works, kids. Oh, are we getting the... We're not getting the long form one again, are we? Also, y'all know mashing your faces together isn't actually kissing. Oh, no. Okay, we only get the long form one once. Okay. Oh, Zevran. You're the best. All right. Let's sell some shit and take back Thetis. Or at least for Eldon.
You and your friends are formidable folk. Indeed.
Yeah, let's
Good
see
to
your
have-
wares.
I'm sure.
Discount, blah, blah, blah. This is not a great dagger. This is an even worse dagger. I don't do crossbows. I don't do crossbows. Flawless crystals, those can all stay. Those are crappy. Oh, those are the ones I was wearing and they're okay. Yep, get rid of those. Oh, I can give that to Morrigan. Boop boopy doo. Can sell that. I don't know why I have that. Okay. I need... You know what? I just want... How much is it going to cost me if I... Oh, wait. Before we do this. Are those super expensive things? And that's how... No! No! Nah, you only get that once. And so Zevran and Goodest smash faces while an old woman watches. Yeah, poor Win. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't think any of these are particularly good. Really, I'm just looking for something outrageously expensive. And I don't see anything. How about here? Oh. It's a war axe. I guess I can check and see if that's better for Alistair. I kind of doubt it, but I'll check. Oh, wow. That's way better. Oh, wow. His sword is terrible. Crit chance isn't as good, but everything else is way better, and it has space for... Also, why is he using that terrible sword? Yeah, we'll buy this. Because he can use an axe in his shield, and it won't change anything, right? I think that is true. I've got plenty of dollars. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And let's equip it on him. I did not realize his sword was so terrible. Now I can get rid of that.
You and your friends are formidable.
Okay, get rid of this crappy thing. Okay, anything else? Let's do just all of them, maybe? No, all of them. Yeah, why not? We've got the dollars. I don't know how many flasks I have. How many flasks do I have left? Oh, 62. Oh, all right. Well, let's do... No. No. Oh, you... Stack! You nasty. Oh, well. The Spell Ward. Alright. I don't really want to sit here and do this anymore, so let's be done. Can I... Oh, I don't think I can. No. I'll do it outside of camp. Do I have... Last thing here. Do I have... Save! Thank you. Save. Alright. Oh, I know what I... Now that
Enchantment?
Yes, but I don't know... Yeah, this, but I don't have a ton to put in there, unfortunately. I do need one more. Oh, I'm... Okay. Liliana's getting some taken out of hers, because she doesn't come with us. There we go. Not exactly the combination I would pick, but for now, it'll do just fine. Don't want to lose all that progress with Zev. Amen. Okay. I think we're good. Let's do one more pet. Yep, pant happily. Oh, such a good boy. Pet him. Pet him. Yes, good boy. Such a good boy. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. All right. So I think we go and do the thing. I think we go and talk with Eamon and get moving on the lands meet. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So let's do that. Denerim. Oh right, we were way down here. We just made camp outside the dead woman's house, so that's cool. Glad that's a thing we decided to do. So happy. Alright. Who did you take to bust you out of prison? I didn't choose them, so it ended up being Liliana and Shale and Morrigan, maybe?
All men are the work of
I don't think
our
Ogren...
maker's hand.
Hush,
From the
you.
lowest-
I don't think Ogren was there, but it was, like, not people that I normally choose to party up with. I guess Alistair was in jail with me? Is that true? I know Liliana definitely came, which was confusing. There was a mage. I don't remember if it was Wynn or Morrigan. Uh-oh. Oh, right, we have 4 things. The bad load screen is another one that's sort of a sign of impending doom. But since I'm a rogue, I just broke out on my own and did most of it. And then they showed up and they were like, oh, we had such a fun plan in store for you. It's like, well, too slow. Hi, Eamon.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
I was about to send out a search party.
Look, I have been busy.
I've been hearing of a great
stealing
commotion in the
shit.
Age. What exactly
Killing
happened
people.
there?
Who know? Logain was collaborating with a Tevinter slaver.
Make her forgive me.
Yeah.
I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Logain.
I mean...
We must end the civil war quickly.
Let's also be overjoyed that I stopped the slave trade in the alienage.
The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer.
Okay.
I will call for the landsmeet to convene.
Let's do
Bring
it.
Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Okie dokie. Oh. You're giving me the opportunity to not be ready, which I appreciate. Hey, Allie.
I hope Eamon doesn't expect me to give a speech. Maker, he probably does, doesn't he? Oh.
Alistair, you're going to... I need you to suck it up and be king. Please. Please do this for me. I don't care if you marry what's-her-face, but I need you to suck it up and be king. I love Alistair so much. I do too. Alright. I mean, you obviously are coming, and you obviously are coming. Who should be here for this next part of the Landsmeet? I mean, I think the answer is still Wynn, so, okay. We go. I mean, yes, but Dog always comes because I have that mod, because I can't ever bear to leave Dog behind. And also, Dog is so wonderful that Dog should not have to take up a companion slot. He should just always be with me. Okay. Doopy-dooby-doo. We're gonna save right before we hit this door, because God knows what it'll do to us. And let's see. Yep. Gonna crash. But it's okay, because we saved at the right moment this time. What else can we chat about? I mean, I know we're about to jump back in and we're about to get to like some real story stuff, so maybe now is not the right time to do a chat poll for you all. A poll for, you know what I mean. All right, here we go. Gzinga? Yes. Load, part 16. You found Bronca in the deep trenches. That was a long time ago, my friend. You've gathered evidence against Logain and are ready to present it at the Landsmeet. Yes, I am. Now we go to the Royal Palace. See what they got to say about me now. Uh-oh, another sneeze.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son,
I'm sorry,
you would
who
already
are you?
be in the Landsmeet. Now, wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand.
Oh no,
why
you
he
guys
is
can't
a
see anything.
hero to Ferelden.
Yep.
Do not think you will get past me to desecrate the
Okay,
land.
I'm gonna run through this because we're gonna. I honestly don't care what we.
I'm not surprised.
I'm just doing
He never
stuff.
anticipated, and it is much.
Yeah. Oh my
He's
god,
done
how long do we have to
terrible
talk to you? Okay. So we gotta exit the game, and then we will restart. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, now don't load from that autosave, though, because... Girl, you need to pick a better lord. Truly, though, right? Gracious. Alright, play. Alright, let's hope that this... See if you all get to see the blood dragon again. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. There it is. Alright. Yay! Thank you all for the heads up. Here we go, here we go. Alright, let's try this again. Ugh, now we gotta walk across town again, which takes an unreasonably long amount of time. Because nobody's gonna interrupt me, so I just get to watch blood get splattered all over the map. I do like that it tracks our progress in blood,
Warden,
just really.
I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet. Now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself.
Excuse
the
me?
nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as
They
regent,
will
and we
not.
can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Oh, okay. Stop talking and show me what you can do with that thing. No. How can you support the man who killed your king? I mean, a fair question, but a fairly innocuous one that she has undoubtedly already been asked. Turn aside, serve your queen, and save Merrick's throne. Interesting. We're definitely going to go with persuade, because that's usually what we do anyway, but also it is the best question, which is, do you really not see what Loghain is?
I'm aware that he has changed. It has been difficult for him to realize his own countrymen would turn against him. I'm not surprised he is
happened.
bitter. But he is still a great man, one of the best Ferelden has seen.
To support his war, he sold his own people into slavery. Yeah, let's start with that one. So, to support his war, he has literally sold his own people into slavery. You know that, right?
What was he supposed to do? You and Enid
You're
were harassing him
condoning
on every
it?
side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After
What?
Kanan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid.
How dare you, lady?
Anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
Maybe I do want to just go ahead and fight you. How do you justify letting Arl Howe torture his suspects?
You think war is simple, don't
Oh
you?
no.
You only fight monsters. No
Oh,
one sheds a tear over the death
no.
of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business.
Holy
But sometimes it's the only
shit.
way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you.
Oh, I want to fight her. Yeah, stop talking. Show me what you can do with that thing.
I can end the threat you pose to Ferelden.
You cannot.
To arms, men!
I am sorry, but abso-fucking-lutely not. Not to get political, but this is a fucking mega conversation.
And I'm off.
Okay, there's a lot of them though, so I really need to like pay attention to what's happening on the battlefield here.
I still remember my first battle.
Maybe wait, what's happening? Who are you fighting? Okay, I see. You guys got that. You know what? Let's take care of some of the ads over here. I do enjoy the arrows sticking out of her.
Let's make this quick.
What are you doing? Why are you just standing there? No. That is a big sword, madam. A very big sword. I have lots of pretty arrows. Let's use some of them. Yeah, why not? Is somebody over there fighting? Also, why is the spider not here?
And I'm on.
Yes! Ugh. Satisfying.
Yes.
No, it's terrible, but it is. You don't have any mana. I would like you to save my boyfriend, please. You only need a little bit. Ah. No, I don't like that. Oh, look, he's coming to save me. Severin, turn around and kill the one that's about to... Oh. Okay, well. Is what it is. I can see that you all are talking to me, and I will check it in just a minute, but the screen is on the other monitor right now. Okay, alright. Alright, what have you all been... Not to get political, we did that one. Gotta have a big sword. Rocking in into the Landsmeet covered in blood with your giant pet spider. Best way to enter a Landsmeet, in my opinion. Apparently you can persuade her out of it. Oh. I guess I could have kept talking to her, but like, man, I tried. I'm so excited to see how the Landsmeet goes. I'm so nervous. Save. I'm so nervous. Summer sword? That's two-handed. Don't care. Some journeyman runes. Oh, hi. I'm so sorry. Do you see anything interesting? Oh, wait. What just happened? What? A slightly dirty pair of silk pantaloons? What? One can never have too many pairs of pantaloons. What the hell is happening? Codex up to... Oh. What? Yeah. Where are these? Gross. What? That's so wild. You can persuade her out of it, but if she's out here excusing slavery and torture, do we want to persuade her out of it? That is you know what, that was a fair question. Buddy and I played it out at the same time, and our Landsmeet experiences were vastly different. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the hardest,
Yes.
One of the hardest RP sessions, because I really would like to adhere to sort of Goodest's worldview at least a little bit, and sort of be a little, you know, prickly and assholey, but also, God, it's just gonna, it's such a big moment that I'm just gonna want to be like, well, I'm a good boy. Save. Thank you. I'm so nervous. Autosave. We love an autosave. All right, let's just fucking do it. Here we go.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear.
Well,
he placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
Yeah, what he said.
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it.
Well, that's clearly not true. They were applauding.
To put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings.
I will.
Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Yeah, you're right. That will be.
Tell us, Warden. How will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince?
You think he's indebted to
Where is
Orlais?
the famous steadfastness of the dwarves? How much did it cost the Empress to buy your loyalty?
What are you talking about? Yes, let's talk about loyalty to Alistair, your king. No, we like using our persuades. And I just really want everyone to know what a fucking shit Loghain is. So we're gonna go with, I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden, sir. Also, if any of you all want to cash in Take the Wheel channel points, I will allow it during the lands meet. Just do it. I will like leave a little extra time before I hit any of these buttons, but do it as quickly as you can so that we don't have what happened to Fluffy, where like fortunately you chose the same choice, but he hates the French people so much he thinks they're all trying to go after you for it. Right. Anyway, so I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden, friendo.
Some of us are curious, Logain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
You sound vaguely
one of
Orlesian,
Kaelin's
but okay.
killers would dare speak of betrayal.
Oh, no, you don't.
You led our king to his death.
No.
With your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
No. Taryn, this is a Wendy's. I usually go with Arby's, but Wendy's is also very good. Sir. This is an Arby's, sir. All right. You were the one who fled the battle and left him to die. You allowed Ren and Hound to imprison and torture innocents. You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war. Okay, well, since we're talking about Kaelin, you were the one who fled the battle and left him to die.
Do tell, Dwarf. The whole Landsmeet has been quite frantic to hear a tactical analysis of Ostagar delivered by a clown. You goaded him into making that shot.
Excuse me?
He believed the tales, Warden. He thought your handful of men would turn the tide for him.
Oh, no.
Strategy and consequences be hanged.
No.
What would you have me do? Kaelin's was not the only life in my hands. Should I have sacrificed the entire army for his mistake? Do not imagine that you can shame me with Kaelin's death. He was Marik's son. My king. No one regrets his loss more than I do. Elves to Devinter. I don't see a ton of elves in this room, so I'm not sure that's going to be their best. Here we go. Letting How torture innocents is an odd way to show grief. Fluffy has taken the wheel, so if you want to take it on this one, feel free. I started one, but I'm happy with any of these, honestly. So, take it, my friend. You have been here with me through this story which is okay, great. Do you regret having a blood mage poison Arl Eamon? I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Is it?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Logain.
Woo!
Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Yes, it
Whatever I have done,
fuck the Maker,
I will
but yes,
answer
it
for
is.
later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
Excuse me? Oh. Crap. Okay, I'm so nervous about her now. We're discussing your crimes here. What are you talking about? What have I done? I've protected her from you. Be careful whipping up the fanatics, because we all saw what happened in Game of Thrones, but yeah, not wrong. I mean, I hate the Chantry and not a huge fan of the Circle, but if they're gonna help me to some extent, that's okay. All right. At the moment, I want to know what I have done with your daughter. I'm tempted to say we're discussing your crimes here, but that feels like an opportunity for him to really, like, get at us. Hey, Strangler, welcome in. We are at the Landsmeet. It is very exciting here. Nobody seems to want to jump in on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and take it and go with... Okay, I'm not going to be so naive as to answer number 3 this time. Crap. But I know what he's talking about. We're discussing your crimes here. I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. Here we go.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed
Really should
to
have
keep
brought
her?
her with us.
Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak
Oh,
for
thank
myself.
God.
Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. This warden has slandered and defamed Ferelden's greatest hero in a bid to put an impostor on Merrick's throne.
He tried to kill you.
Did he? Are you certain of that? I know my father. He would never do less than his utmost for the sake of his country. But I needed to know your mind, Warden. You could have proven yourself an ally of Ferelden.
This is because I said that Alistair should take the throne and
Who
not
here
you.
can say that Anora is not fit to rule this land?
Me.
And who
I
can
for
say
sure
that this
can.
Alistair is? We know nothing of him, save that he may have royal blood.
Now would be a great time to speak up, Ali.
Anora has been queen and proven herself worthy of the Theron name.
No, she hasn't.
She
She's been
can
your
lead
puppet.
our people through this crisis.
She probably hasn't been a puppet.
And I can lead her armies. My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened
yelling.
before.
I'm exhausted.
It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Who the hell are you?
He stands with the Grey Warden.
I mean, great.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
I don't know who any of you are.
Western Hills is with you, Loghain.
Fuck off, Western
Make
Hills.
her help us.
Flames on the side of my face. I do hate her.
No hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight?
Me!
Loghain, I'm with you.
I
This
could.
bodes ill for us all.
How can they follow that traitor?
The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this Warden with treason. Take these traitors outside to await execution.
What just happened?
Lost.
What
Will
just
not take
happened,
it
y'all?
without fight. Now let's
No. We'll play out this fight for funsies, but I'm so angry right now. I'm legitimately fucking furious. Yeah, actually, where's Anora? Can I find her and kill her? I'm furious. No, go away. Thank you, Peppers. Oh, I am so angry. So this is how my Landsmeet went down pretty much exactly. I don't feel so bad, but I'm so angry. Ugh, are you just gonna keep... Oh, is that her? Wait, who are you? There he is.
I love this game.
My buddies developed into a legit free-for-all. Everyone just went at everybody else, and whoever lived got to sort it out. Utter chaos. Wild. I'm so angry. Oh, you were too close, and I'm just... Oh, shit! There went Win. That's not good. I don't know where... Oh, I'm so excited to kill you.
Close.
Too close. We're not gonna be able to do it.
In the Maker's name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's right to the throne is challenged. His challenger's honor is in doubt.
Oh.
In the past, such disputes were settled by duel. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes.
if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat.
Well, that
until
should
one
not be
party
me.
yields.
Let's be
Do you
very
accept the
clear.
terms?
No, My Mabari will be Alistair's champion. What if? We just killed like 24 people, but fuck it. Let's have a duel. Yeah, exactly. No, it should not be me. My dog. Do you want to try the Landsmeet again or just go with this? You know, I kind of feel like I should go with this. I think what I might do is go with this, save, and I'm just curious what other versions of the Landsmeet look like. So I might like do a separate like branching save tree with just to test out other Landsmeets. But like this is the path that we chose, and if 6.5 years of D&D has taught me anything, it's that even the wrong choices can lead to good storytelling. God, imagine bringing Shale into this. Oh my god. Yeah, we can duel, but you gotta fight the 8-foot-tall, 2-ton rock monster. Okay, I think Alistair needs to fight for himself because he's got decent armor and a much better weapon now, even though I don't really know how to control him very well. Goodest absolutely should never be in one-on-one combat. He will die immediately. Win would also be a fun idea, but they did say strength of arms, and I don't know if her magic is going to be an issue there, so we're going to go with Alistair, except...
You know, I could have said that.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king.
Plus, I just really want him to be the one to kill
Prepare
you.
yourself.
If I can't do it, which I literally cannot. I'm glad that it will be Alistair that gets to end you, Loghain. God, I'm still shaking. I'm so mad. Oh. What's happening? Is it just me or does Alistair not have anything in his hand? Okay, I don't know what any of these things do. Drama is happening. I'm so sorry. I don't know what any of these things do. So let's just figure out which mode we want to have activated, I guess. But what if you did pick the dog, though? I know, I was super tempted, I'm not gonna lie to you. Increased chance to score critical hits of sacrificing attack speed. Character shield no, sorry. Warrior shield provides a great chance of deflecting missile attacks. Don't think that's gonna be an issue. While in this mode, a character drops his defensive into a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus of defense and increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. No, I don't think we like that. Shield, there's one other one, I think, right? Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll go with auto mode for now and just sort of see what happens. I'm very nervous. Kill it! Yes! Oh, alright. Oh, I should see what some of these other things do. Like, yeah, we should bash you. Yeah, we should bash you. Get up. Get up and bash him. Oh, he bashed me! You dick!
As you wish.
Bash him! Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. No, I'm not hitting the wrong button. What are you doing? What are you doing, friendo? Oh my god, this is terrible. What is this? Penalty to attack, but why is he not attacking? There we go. Oh, this is very bad. Wonderful. Oh shit. Oh, this is terrible, y'all. Okay, this is gonna. Yeah, this is not going well. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what this does.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that went terribly. So. Oh my god, when was my last save?
Now let's see.
Okay, so there is an autosave for this stupid battle, which is fine, I guess. Oh, don't miss, you goober. God, I save at the end of the debate, yeah. Are you hitting? Oh, God.
I'm on.
That's okay. I'm really too close for this to end up being at all effective, so. You are missing pretty consistently, my friend. You have to do the single combat regardless, sure. There's no way to avoid it. That's, yeah, that's right. No. He's back. Could you not? Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just very in it right now. I think I am going to try and do it with Win this time. I'm just not very good with Alistair, and honestly, like, he's not very good by himself. Like, he's a great tank, but
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
I do not have... Goodest doesn't have any stealth at all, Strangler. No stealth. Zevran does, but... Oh, these mages. There we go.
Yes.
Now maybe they'll stop healing him, please, maybe? That's it. Is it just me, or is this taking longer this time? It's because they kept healing him, I think. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. Also, why... Hey, Nebula Heart, welcome in, hello. Also, why does he not start with all of this health down? I would like to know, please.
In a maker's name.
Yes, 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 we will have order,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah.
Do you accept
Do you accept
the
the terms? All right, we're going to try it with Win this time. I think you killed the mages early last time. Yeah, probably. All right, we're going to try it. Win's going to fight for Alistair.
I've wanted a private word with him since Ostagar anyway.
Then prepare your champion and let us see an end to this.
Great. Oh, Win. Oh, Win. Also, this is way hotter. Like, this is great. I love this choice. Narrow those eyes. Also, Alex, I know you wanted me to pick the Mabari, but let's be honest, the Mabari would die very quickly. I hope she better I hate you. You gotta fight the aggressive petting zoo. An old white man and an old white woman bicker. All right. A petrify would be a really great way to start this. Damn it. Okay. That's right. That's right. You know what? I have also sort of lost... Oh, we should probably put this on, shouldn't we? That's not going to do me any good in this fight, so... She doesn't really have a ton of offensive stuff, because that was never meant to be... Interesting. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't... Oh, we should put this back on, too. This is the same mood as Snape versus McGonagall. Oh my god, yes it is. I have already forgotten what I... Oh, right, we're going to put the rock armor on next. While we have a moment.
It's over for you!
Okay, now we're going to heal. Oh, no. I could really use... Oh. Okay, now you need to drink a great big poultice. I've already done more damage than Allie did. I mean low bar, but yes.
This is annoying.
Okay, now run away. Run away until your cooldowns come up. Run away until your cooldowns come up. Come on. Oh, shit, there's all those people there. This is humiliating, and I don't care. Does she have Mind Blast? I don't think... Did he just switch to arrows? Oh, you bitch. I don't think she does. I really never spect her to fight. Yeah, no, she has nothing. I was working... Oh, no, I was working up towards those. Yeah, she really has nothing. And yet, this is still... Okay, I have a feeling this is not going to work, but we're going to try it. Okay, if you're gonna fight, if you're gonna hit me from afar, that is fine with me, because it's way easier for me to deal with it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Now we got him. Now we got him. He's way shittier with a crossbow. Yeah, he is. Clearly, we just had to run away for long enough to make him frustrated.
I shall do so.
All right, you got him, Win. You got him.
We must strike.
That's it. That's him done.
Your champion has won.
Wait.
I concede.
Concede? So apparently that's how Goodest could have gotten him. Yeah, that's a good point. You'll... Oh, I'm sorry. You will die for what you have done.
Wait. There is another option.
No, he is not joining the
Ten
Wardens.
is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use.
No.
Let him go through the joining.
Absolutely not. Unless somebody wants to wrest control of this from me, which I said I would allow, so if you really want Loghain to win, I guess you can spend some channel points. Otherwise, absolutely not. You want to make him a warden? I will ask the question, however. You want to make him a warden? Why?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens.
No. We can get other wardens elsewhere.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not?
Oh, you shut the fuck up. You're next.
You have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
No, it does not.
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
I'm just saying that we're only 3 wardens and we need to defeat an archdemon. Makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, but so instead the sentence will then be we're only 4 wardens and we need to defeat an archdemon. Also, like, there's a lot more of us that have been very good at killing things. No, I hate him so much. Absolutely not Riordan. This man. How can you simply forget that? No, Loghain has to die for his climbs. Have they told you how you actually kill an archdemon yet? They haven't, and I'm taking that ignorance with me through this conversation. Loghain has to die, period. I hate him.
You can't do this.
Oh, fuck off.
My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
He is not! Fuck off. Oh, God. You're next.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Yeah, it is, because you're next for the executioner.
They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skin.
What are you talking about?
Forever.
Father.
Oh, shut up.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Why is that suddenly okay with you? Also, Oh, Fluffy's taking the wheel. Shut up, sad dad. I assume Fluffy is with us now, too. Alistair should be the one to do it. Okay. Oh, Fluffy, you scared me. Okay, Alistair, you should be the one to do it.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
I can't give you his shield because I think I accidentally sold it, so you can at least kill his killer. Oh. Ay, la corazón está así. El corazón. Oh my god, you just did it here and now? Fuck.
So it is decided.
Okay.
Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No,
Shut up, Alistair.
When did this get
Shut the fuck
decided?
up.
Nobody's decided that.
Shut up.
Have they?
He refuses the throne. Everyone here has heard him. I think it's clear then. He abdicates in favor of me.
I hardly think you're the appropriate
truly.
person to mediate this, Enora.
Yeah.
Warden, will you help us?
Of course I will help you. Okay, I do want to talk to Alistair.
Strange.
I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
No, fuck it. I don't want to ask him if he feels like he's ready, because he's going to say no, so I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
No. Now, see, there was a time when I would have chosen that third option. My dog. My dog. See, there was a time, Graham, that I would have thought Honora and Alistair. But she... Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Nope, that's wrong. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. See, I did the George Bush. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And she has now fooled me twice. And I just don't want to give her a third chance. Fool me 3 or more times, and I shouldn't probably be a Grey Warden anymore. My personal headcanon is that everyone is just so scared shitless that you could just fucking kill them all. You could just fucking kill them, that they're just gonna listen to whatever you say. Yeah, truly. Fool me twice, you never get fooled again. Yes, exactly. I mean, Alistair lacks the politics. He does lack the politics. That is true. But I also do think that he's got Eamon and several other Arls that I have never heard of, who will help him. And, Graham, if you know I appreciate you. If you do a take the wheel and choose 3, I said I would honor those. Oh, Graham. Oh, you're killing me, but I'll do it if that's... I mean, let's be honest here. How many people in politics actually know what the fuck they're doing? That is a solid return argument, although perhaps we should strive to hope that people in politics know what they're doing. Y'all, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Take the wheel is actually out of stock? What the hell does that mean? Wait, hold on. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. This is good to know. Manage rewards and challenges. Take the wheel. Edit. Oh, weird. I did not see that there was a max redemptions per stream. Oh, wait, I can just turn that off. Okay. Okay, now I'm curious. So I think... Oh, no! Wait, you can't both do it! Oh, no! Now what do I do? Ah! Oh, you guys. Fight. Alex, you're not helping. That's really funny. Also, thank you for alerting me to the fact that... Oh, no! Y'all, coin toss. Okay, wait, we can do that. I can totally do that. I take the wheel to pick me to take the wheel. That's very funny. Okay, here's what I will do. Because I do not have a mechanism for any of this. So... Graham and Fluffy, you both have Daenerys, the wheel needs to be broken. I'm throwing my take the wheel on pick Alistair, whatever that means. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Fluffy and Graham, you both have some banked take the wheels for either later in this game or whatever I decide to do next. And so, Fluffy, you've got 2, and Graham, you have 1. And we're gonna do a coin toss because this is stressing me out. So whichever one of you loses the coin toss, I will add another take the wheel. Oh, and Dan took 1 too. All right. Oh, no. I didn't see that you'd actually... Oh, fuck me. Fuck everything. I'm so stressed out, you all. I hate this. All right. I have a D8 in front of me, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to do... I will let... roll a D3. Oh, that's a better idea, actually. Yeah, a D3 or multiple thereof. other than not wanting Honora to be forced on anyone. That's also a good point. But then again, I assume that she would agree to it, just to take the throne. All right, so we're gonna do. I'll roll a d3 on roll 20. One is we go with Graham's choice. 2 is we go with Fluffy's choice, and 3 is we go with Dan's choice. Okay, or I guess I could pull out a d6 so that you all can, and I'll roll it here so that you all can see it, because I don't want to set up a new window capture. Okay, hold on. My dice bag is currently holding part of my computer up. Nope, that's d20. Okay, here we go. Really? I have pulled out every denomination of die except a d6. That remains true. Oh my god. Y'all, I've pulled out over 12 dice, and none of them have been... Here's one. Oh, well, this is lovely. It's a shame V's not here today, because we're going to use one of her Crafting Muse dice. Can you all see this? Yes, you can. Okay. They do... Yeah. Okay, so... Wait, let me get back into here. Okay, so 1, 2 is Graham. 3, I almost said 2, 3. 3, 4 is Fluffy, and 5, 6. Did I do that right? Is Dan. Let me put this in here so that I don't forget. 1 to 2. Who did I say? Graham. 3 to 4, Fluffy. 5 to 6, Dan. Okay, that's in the chat now so that I remember. Okay. I'm just going to do this so y'all can see that the Crafting Muse dice has landed on the Crafting Muse 7 to 8 Matthew Mercer, which is the 6. Graham, my friend, I adore you. You have an additional take the wheel for the future. But I can't also say that I'm disappointed. Because really just terrible Honora. Okay, 1 Alistair. Also, I gotta come up with a way to, like, deal with feuding take the wheels in the future. As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead for Eldon? Forgot to ask what your persuade skill was. Oh, you know, I don't think I ever maxed it out, so I think it's 3 out of 4. Anyway, here we go. Alistair should take the throne.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king.
Ugh.
And relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
Can't we at least imprison
If you think I will swear that oath,
Oh,
Eamon,
okay, here we
you
go.
know nothing of me.
Dude, get it together. This shit's real. I don't want to put that on Alistair. Honora. She has never once be reasonable, but now that I know that she's lost this little battle... Honora, be reasonable, won't you?
Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us
Do you want to join the Grey Wardens,
What do you
Honora?
want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that.
I can.
I guess. Put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then.
Gods above!
Take her away.
She's a petulant child, which is no surprise considering who Daddy is.
Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right?
Take her to the tower. Yeah, maybe, if I can, I'm going to be visiting her.
But from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
He would definitely have killed you. Okay, none of these choices are particularly polite, but also, let's be real, is Alistair really all that different from Kaelin? I mean, no, that's sort of the point, right? Like, he's not really. probably a better fighter after all this, but like, no, get to the Blight already. Gotta dip out now. Bye, everybody. Oh, bye, Alex. I'm so glad that you were here. Hope we see you again in here soon. It's nice to see you again. It's been too long. Bye, friend. Shut up and put on the. Oh, yeah. So you all can. Graham, you get first dibs at this. I'll take that as one of your take the wheels that you have done. His armor's not nearly as shiny. That's true. So Graham, if you want me to do shut up and put on the damned crown, just give me like a little thumbs up in chat, and that will be one of your take the wheels. I love it. Because these are all sort of, well, let's be honest, actually, they're all very goodest, I have to say. No, go with option 2. Okay. Okay. All right. Just tell them what to do.
Everyone, get ready to march.
There you go.
It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Hey!
We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
All right. He's, like, coming into his own a little bit. Holy hell, y'all. Hi, Your Highness. Do I have to call you that now?
You made me king.
Yeah.
After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be the king.
Uh-huh. All 3 of you still have take the wheels that you can use. I guess except for Dan, since his got taken. I spared Loghain and made him a warden. That was interesting. Absolutely not. I could never do that to Alistair. Yeah, and I could never do that to Loghain. Graham can have my 2 take the wheels as well. All right, so Graham, would you like to continue to guide? I mean, this isn't exactly an exciting one, so if you don't care about this one, I will happily go on here. What are my options? In here, I thought you'd be speechless. Congratulations. Is this a thank you? Pull yourself together, will you? You know what I do to kings, Alistair. Oh, for God's sake, Umbra. Is this a thank you? You got it. Is this a thank you?
Thank you? You want me to thank you? How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it.
Oh, fuck.
I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why?
Holy shit. Such options. Honestly, this feels like a moment, and this option doesn't exist for him, but this does feel like a moment where Goodest would actually, especially with Alistair, since Alistair's been with him from the beginning, this really feels like a moment where Goodest should be like, I truly believe, like, I did it because fuck Honora, but also, like, I truly believe that you're the best choice. Like, I know you don't want it, but I don't know, maybe a king in this medieval setting, pick number 2. Okay. Maybe, you know, a king in this medieval setting, like, shouldn't want it all that much, because, like, Loghain wanted it, and see what happened. So, this country needs you, Alistair. Your country needs you.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that.
I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that.
No, you're not.
How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
If you want me there, of course I will. I wouldn't have it any other way. You want me to help you? You won't need my help. Help you be king? Don't be absurd. Okay, I'm taking number 5 off the table. But, Graham, you do still have one more if you wanna pick this one. But I'm gonna be a dick about it and take number 5 off the table because, I mean, it's better than my playthrough. Alistair broke up with me because I picked the wrong choice. Oh shit. I mean, my inclination is any, 1 or 2. Harsh, yeah. Could have been queen. Yeah, my inclination is if you want me there, of course I will, because that does seem like 1. Yeah, that's my inclination too, honestly. If you want me there, of course I will be there, Alistair.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves.
Yes, we should.
The blight awaits, right?
I'm sorry, Alistair. did not disapprove of me as much as I expected him to. I'm not gonna lie. What skill? What? Oh, I think we might have lost some. Yeah, I've got to give him a warm still. All right, can I give him a present? Do I have any presents that he'll like? He likes weird stuff. Does he like the statues? Is that what we discovered? I think so. Wait. What am I thinking? Post lands meet Goodest. Oops. Post lands meet Goodest. Okay. Okay, the statues. Yeah, all right, good. So let's... Is everybody here? Yeah, okay. I feel bad. I know you're mad at me.
Is that for me?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, let's not get too excited, dude. I don't really care about that. What did I want? Oh, right. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, but I want Scattershot. That's what I really want. Oh, I have 2. Arrow of Slaying. Time to go back to camp and buy all the cakes to give him. Yeah. Wow, that sure is a pic of Goodest in his level up screen. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. What a good boy. What a good boy. Actually, I think I want this and this. Automatic critical hit if the shot finds its target. No, I want this because I want this bonus upgrade later. So, time to go back to camp and buy all the cakes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Helena, how many times I gotta tell you?
Okay,
before
I
you make
cookie.
it so
I not now. We all know how hard it is to take a good selfie. Yeah, none so clearly as Goodest, bless his heart. Okay, so it's 4:45, but I don't like. I think we're now like sort of in a boulder down a cliff to endgame. So we're gonna. I think we're gonna finish this tomorrow. We'll go to Redcliffe and deal with the blight tomorrow. So I think that we'll call it here for now. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. This has been super fun. Thank you all for like participating and using channel points to like get in on the action. And I'm sorry that we got into a war of take the wheels that stressed me out way more than it should have. But I will come up with words. With tomorrow, defeat the blight tomorrow. So close. The blight is this works a day away. I love it. Yeah, this was super fun. I will come up with a mechanic. No, don't apologize, Fluffy. I'm super glad it happened, and like the stress was fun, and like I realized that the 3 of you in particular are like chill and not gonna get offended about whatever happens, so I appreciate you. But actually it was good. I'm glad it happened with the 3 of you who I know and appreciate, because it didn't explode into something unfortunate, and now I know that like I should put in there that like, you know, it's first come first serve. Whoever gets it in first like gets the decision or whatever. But we all good. I appreciate all 3 of you, and all of you who came and hung out and watched my lands meet. It was very exciting. I'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We'll dick around for just a few minutes to make sure that everyone is like geared up and is ready to go, and then we'll do the thing. I'm so excited. If you are free in like 5 hours, we have session 1 of Burn Bright tonight. It's such a cool system. I talked about it forever earlier in this stream if you were around, but it's a brand new system. released on Roll20. It came out on Tuesday. We had a session 0 where we built characters for this campaign last Thursday, but that's all we've done, so you really haven't missed anything. Come join us tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. We go for 2 hours, so I know it's late for East Coast folks, but we'll be done at midnight East Coast time, 9 p.m. West Coast time. It's going to be on twitch.tv/Roll20 app, so do please hang out with us there if you're free and awake. We'd love to see you in the chat there. It's a great group. Celeste Konowich is our GM, and she's absolutely amazing. I'm very excited about this. If you are here with us and aren't following me, which I assume is probably none of you, but if that happens to be true, hit the follow button if you don't mind, so that you know when I go live tomorrow to maybe finish this game. 24 sessions. Not bad, not bad. So hit the follow button. You can follow me on Twitter at sorry, I'm trying to type at the same time, at DM Jazzy Hands. I also post on there about all the fun stuff. And I don't know. I don't want to do a ton of self-promotion right now because I think most of you know who I am. And also, like, this has just been fun and I'm a little adrenaline shaky. So, yeah. Thanks, everybody. This is always a blast, and I always love hanging out with you all. But also, the game was very exciting today. So, follow me on Twitter. Follow me in here. Come check out Burn Bright tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Roll20 app Twitch channel. It's going to be awesome. You're all the best. Thank you. I will talk to you all soon. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Wear a mask. And as always, happy gaming, y'all. We are going to raid somebody. Let's see who is up. Let's go raid. You know what? I always sort of head towards the bottom of my follower of the people that whatever. We're gonna go see Brian. He's playing Arcade Spirits, Urban Bohemian. If you are a sub, drop DM Jazz Hype in the chat. If you are not, drop your own whatever emotes. Let him know that we're there with a jazzy raid. And thanks all. You're the best. I will see hopefully all of you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and we will get through this game. We're going to go see Brian. Hype in the chat for the jazzy raid. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.